lot of situations, but Stan kind of took that role over and made some big plays.
Good time to have a bye.
Yes, very much so. I think we are a little beat up, and I think it'll be a time to really regroup, get some guys healthy, and get some rest.
What does it mean to be 5-0 going into the bye week?
That's a good feeling because you've got some momentum, and you don't have to, go 2 weeks off of a hard loss. So I think we were able to take that momentum of playing a good stretch of football for a month and a half and get a little break and then get it going again for the second half of the season.
Has your head coach always been this aggressive going for
It's really been a kind of a field position thing. I wouldn't say we're careless at all. I think we're doing it in a situation where, and I kind of said this in the past, what are you going to gain on the punt, especially if it's a touchback? Is it a 15-yard swing or something? So we have, I think, taken some calculated risks there, but I think that, short yardage, especially on the 4th and 1s, we've been pretty confident in getting it.
That 4th and 1 down by the, 6, the one where the definitive play of the game. Did you think he got it?
I thought, from my angle, we were real close. We had a backside backer kind of ran through and tripped him up. I thought we had really good push on the front side of it, so it looked good. And then as I saw the replay, it was close. It was real close.
Why did Riley go for it?
No, we had. In that situation, it's why he's the head coach. He had, he just kept communicating. We might go for this, and we had time to talk about it, and so earlier in the drive, and so I wasn't surprised by it at all. But felt good about it. It was a kind of a shoestring tackle on a play that we felt pretty good about.
How many sacks did Tommy
avoid? Yeah, there was. We had a couple that he had to avoid on max protection. I mean, one of them was on 8-man protection, which is, 8 on 4 or 5 is good odds for you offensively, and we got beat, and so that was a big scramble by him, getting out of some trouble. That's what that running threat can do for you, but I knew that was going to be hard in that game, and it proved that way. We had to scramble out of the pocket a few too many times.
I mean, it's a horse collar tackle. It's Illinois' mistake, but he almost kind of caused that.
Yeah.
The way he runs away.
Yeah, I think he's deceptively fast and runs away, and they're diving at him, and it can be scary.
21 points in the fourth quarter, and the offense has really finished a lot of games strong this season. And compared to what happened last year in some games, what led to that turnaround? Do you think?
I think the guys have just continued to play. They've worked hard. They have not panicked early in games when it's been hard. I don't know what we had at halftime. I don't think we had 100 yards rushing at halftime, but it was hard. And we talked about. We hadn't punted, I don't think, either in the first half. So I think, my message was, hey, we're moving the ball, we're doing something, we have to finish the drives, and we stayed with some things. We changed a few things up, and we're able to hit some big runs late in the game. But I think those guys, they don't panic, they don't blink, they just keep playing.
Do you feel like the offense got into a rhythm on that 18-play drive there in the third and fourth quarter? Yeah,
and I thought we had good rhythm early in the game. We had a couple. I don't know what the first drive was. I think that was a 12-play drive or 13 or something, and I thought that was good rhythm. We got ourselves out of it with the turnovers. We had the ball on the ground on the fumble, and then we misread and threw an interception on a play that we should not have any problem on, and so that was unfortunate. And both of those were real quick 2-play drives. So I think if we take care of the ball better, we have a crazy amount of possession time.
The running game still, though, I mean, even late in the third quarter, you're averaging less than 3 yards a play, and the 63 helped.
Yeah.
It started going up a lot late in the game with Newby.
Yeah, I think continuing to try to wear on them has been good. Our guys are resilient and tough, and it was hard. It was hard for 3 quarters. I think like you said, we hit some runs that kind of flipped the numbers late in the game, but that was not easy. It wasn't going to be easy. I think going into the game with that plan, I felt like it was going to be a struggle, and I think that our guys just continued to battle, and it they finished strong.
You had one new starter in the line, and somebody else obviously comes in. That's almost patchwork.
Yeah.
At game time.
Yeah, we made a change early in the game with Cole Conrad going in there, and then we had Whitaker that hadn't had a lot of time. So those guys stepped in and performed well.
For a couple minutes.